Hold on to your wallets because we're starting in Singapore, the world's most expensive city. Nestled at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, this city-state is well known for its glittering skyline, mouth-watering street food, and a cost of living that would make a billionaire blink. To truly understand the expense of living in Singapore, let's start with something most of us can relate to: cars. In most places, owning a car is considered a necessity, but in Singapore, it's a luxury. An average family car that might cost you about £20,000 in the UK will set you back a staggering £70,000 in Singapore. But that's not all. Due to the Certificate of Entitlement, a policy aimed at limiting the number of cars on the road, you'll need to shell out an additional £40,000 just for the right to own and use a vehicle for 10 years. Housing is another area where the costs are through the roof, both literally and figuratively. The price of property in Singapore rivals that of major cities like London and New York. A modest two-bedroom flat in the city centre can easily cost more than £1 million. Everyday items don't come cheap either. A simple meal at a hawker centre, the equivalent of street food, costs around £5. While this might not sound like much, it's nearly twice the price of a similar meal in other Southeast Asian cities, and a pint of beer at a local pub, that'll be about £10, thank you very much. Compared to other major cities around the world, living in Singapore is undeniably expensive. But there's a reason why people are willing to pay these prices. The city offers a high quality of life with top-ranked education, healthcare, and one of the lowest crime rates in the world. So next time you complain about the price of a pint, remember it could always be worse. You could be in Singapore. From sky-high prices to sky-high buildings, Singapore is a country without a single farm. A surprising fact, isn't it? But don't let this statement fool you into thinking that this tiny nation is dependent on others for its food supply. Quite the contrary, Singapore's innovative approach to tackle its lack of farming space is nothing short of revolutionary. In the bustling cityscape of Singapore, amidst the urban concrete jungle, you'll find farms reaching for the skies. Yes, you heard it right. Welcome to the world of vertical farming, an ingenious solution to the scarcity of land. These vertical farms, stacked layers of crops grown hydroponically, are a testament to Singapore's innovative spirit, proving that agriculture can thrive even in the most unlikely of places. These towering green havens are not just for show, they're contributing significantly to Singapore's food supply. From leafy greens to herbs, these vertical farms are pumping out an impressive yield, and what's more, they're doing it using less water and space than traditional farms. But vertical farming is only one piece of the puzzle. Singapore imports over 90% of its food, bringing in a diverse range of produce from around the globe. This might seem like a vulnerability, but Singapore has turned it into a strength by diversifying its food sources and ensuring a stable supply, come rain or shine. This unique approach to food security has far-reaching impacts on Singapore's economy. It has spurred the growth of a vibrant agri-tech industry, creating jobs and attracting investment. At the same time, it's reducing Singapore's reliance on food imports, strengthening its resilience in the face of global food supply uncertainties. So in the end, the absence of farms hasn't stopped this little red dot from securing its food supply. Instead, it has pushed the nation to think outside the box, turning challenges into opportunities. So while Singapore may not have any farms, they're certainly not going hungry. From a concrete jungle to a literal one, Singapore is the greenest city in Asia. The transformation didn't happen overnight, and certainly not by accident. It's a testament to Singapore's relentless commitment to creating and preserving green spaces, striking a balance between rapid urban development and environmental sustainability. Let's embark on an imaginary stroll through this city-state. Look around and you'll find a sprawling network of parks, gardens, and nature reserves. It's a city in a garden, not a garden in a city. The green canopy is so pervasive that it's hard to believe we're in the heart of one of the world's busiest metropolises. The government's city planning initiatives have been instrumental in shaping Singapore's green identity. The city has been meticulously planned to ensure that no matter where you are, you're always a stone's throw away from a park or a garden. The Park Connector Network, a system of park connectors crisscrossing the island, allows residents to walk, cycle, or jog between parks around the city. One of the city's crowning achievements is the Gardens by the Bay. This colossal green space, spanning over 101 hectares, is a marvel of horticultural artistry and environmental technology. It's not just a tourist attraction, it's a living, breathing testament to Singapore's dedication to environmental sustainability. But it's not just about the aesthetics. The green spaces have tangible benefits for the city's residents and wildlife. They act as the city's lungs, absorbing CO2 and releasing oxygen, creating a healthier, cleaner environment. They also provide a habitat for a diverse range of flora and fauna, contributing to the city's biodiversity. Furthermore, these green havens offer a much-needed respite from the hustle and bustle of city life. They're places where residents can unwind, rejuvenate, and reconnect with nature, fostering a sense of community and well-being. So you see, Singapore's commitment to green spaces is more than just a token nod to environmentalism. It's a deeply ingrained part of the nation's identity. So while it may be small, Singapore is certainly mighty when it comes to going green. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing, drop a quick "I subscribe" down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. All right, enough of that, let's keep the conversation flowing. If the cost of living didn't give it away, Singapore is a nation of millionaires. Yes, you heard that right. This small island nation has one of the highest concentrations of millionaires in the world. And it's not just a handful of them. Over 17% of households in Singapore boast a private wealth of over $1 million. So what's the secret behind this wealth? Well, it's a combination of factors. The country's robust economy, its strategic location, and the government's pro-business policies have all contributed to this prosperity. Let's dive a little deeper. Singapore's economy is one of the most competitive and innovative in the world. It's a major global hub for finance, logistics, and technology. The country's financial sector in particular has been a significant contributor to its wealth. Singapore is home to over 200 banks, and it's a key player in the global finance industry. The government's pro-business policies have also played a crucial role. Singapore has one of the world's most business-friendly environments. It's easy to set up a business, and the corporate tax rates are among the lowest globally. This has attracted a lot of foreign investment and entrepreneurs from all over the world, further fueling the country's wealth. And let's not forget about the strategic location. Singapore is located at the crossroads of major shipping lanes, making it a critical logistics hub. This has attracted numerous multinational companies to set up their headquarters in the country, bringing in more wealth. But it's not all about money. The high standard of living, excellent education and healthcare systems, combined with a safe and clean environment, make Singapore a desirable place to live. This attracts wealthy individuals and families from all over the world, adding to the country's pool of millionaires. So if you're looking to rub shoulders with the rich and famous, Singapore might just be the place for you. It's a nation that's not just rich in wealth, but also rich in opportunities and quality of life. You might come for the money, but you'll stay for the lifestyle. And finally, for our number one shocking fact, Singaporeans are the fastest walkers on the planet. Yes, you heard it right. In the blink of an eye, they've already crossed the street, leaving you wondering if you've somehow entered a time warp. This isn't just a random observation, but a fact backed by research. According to a study by the British Council, Singaporeans walk an average of 6.15 kilometers per hour, outpacing pedestrians in other bustling cities like New York and London. Now, you might be wondering why Singaporeans walk so fast. Well, let's dive into that. Singapore, being an economic powerhouse, is always on the move. The city-state is a hub of activity, with people rushing to work, school, or the next big thing. This hustle and bustle have cultivated a fast-paced lifestyle where every second counts. But it's not just about getting from point A to point B in record time. The fast walking speed of Singaporeans is also a reflection of their efficiency and productivity. In a nation where time is money, walking fast is more than just a habit, it's a way of life. Let's put it into perspective. Picture yourself in Tokyo, known for its fast-paced life. Yet Singaporeans walk nearly 30% faster than the average Tokyo resident. Or imagine being in Paris, the city of love, where people stroll leisurely along the Seine. Singaporeans still walk nearly twice as fast as Parisians. However, it's not a race. This fast-paced walking is simply an ingrained part of Singaporean culture. It's a testament to their commitment to making the most of every minute and their relentless drive to keep moving forward. So if you're planning a trip to Singapore, you better start practicing your power walk. Because in the Lion City, the pace is swift, the energy is high, and life moves at a speed that can leave even the fastest of us breathless.